Hey guys, Zari here. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good morning so far. As you can see, I had a trade here this morning after this tug of war, and that's in the video beside this one. I'm going to delete the marker now, and I'm looking for a potential entry either on the long side or the short side, and that's probably a little interesting to some, but I'll explain why as this develops. I'm going to move my zone marker up here. We are at all-time highs, I think penetrated all-time highs on the S&P. And we are, of course, trading the NASDAQ here. I'm going to drop that down. Here we go, guys. Looking for a potential reversal or reversion, even VWAP reversion here. Waiting for this candle to close. This is not an order. I'm just putting a marker up just to think and measure. Think and measure. This would be a form of a 1, 2, 3 confirmation of a change in trend. And dropping fairly significantly here at 10:45 a.m. Again, I'm not in here anything. Just watch this together. I wanted to click record because this could develop fairly quickly, and actually is. All right, guys, I'm waiting for a pullback. This will be a limit order at that level, that white line. I want you to make sure you see this here. Let me focus in on this chart only. So it'll be if it comes back to that line there, and stop will be above here. Ready? And there it is, guys. I am in. I am short the NASDAQ. I was just long the NASDAQ. I'm looking for a trip back down to the open range. Now it's the waiting game. Rejection wick here on the 30-minute, equal body highs for now. Rejecting near the high of this pivot here, of course, certainly the bodies, as you can see. And the S&P rejecting at all-time highs. Had to be super patient here today on the open. And of course, the 10 o'clock news helped with that because I was waiting for that news to come and really didn't have a whole lot of effect. Or at least it didn't have fireworks, but it seemed to certainly stimulate some buying, which eventually got me that nice entry right about here on the long side. Self-explanatory trade, guys. We are extended on the daily. A very bullish scene here, by the way, but when structure begins to break down here in the lower time frames, the rejection wick that you saw here, 2 equal body highs, very large first or second 30-minute candle of the session, as you can see, after that news came out, and then now rejecting back down again. I'm not asking for a giant move here, I'm just asking for a move back into the open range, that's all. Nothing major, but enough for 1 hour. And it doesn't matter if that 1 hour distance is 120 points or if it's 12 points, it's still worth 1 hour. Nice clean action though. This is exactly what I'm looking for, right? The daily running right into the top. See my cursor? See that straight line right there on those bodies? Previously rejected at these highs. Daily ran in, just looking for a little bit of a bounce back. It's a little tiny wick. We're not asking for much more than that on the daily, right? Just a little move. And it's a significantly bigger move as it appears, of course, on the 30-minute chart with those 2 equal bodies. And then driving down, flipping bearish here on that 30-minute. And then the break of structure here. So driving down, so a little impulse, or I should say a shift, and then corrective up, failed, right? Shift down, corrective up, failed, breaking down below prior pivot. A version of 1, 2, 3 confirmation of a change in trend. Just looking for that to continue on down here now. All right, guys, we're back. You can see that we have tagged the top of the open range here, and now looking to follow through for one more little push. Can we get this thing? Stop the break even now, by the way. Just too close to give that back, and there it is. Thanks for being here, guys. 2 trades today, 2R. Had to wait during the open. Lots of whippiness and, of course, the 10 a.m. news, but after that, things got a little cleaner. We were able to take advantage of it. Thanks for being here. Have an amazing day. I'm done for the day. We'll talk to you soon.